I created a 6'11" point forward build that can do everything in NBA 2K26. This build gets a 96 3-point rating in takeover with legend set shot specialist, and I can shoot the ball over anybody. At 6'11", I'm able to unlock gold lightning launch and dribble insanely fast to get myself wide open for a 3-point shot or a dunk. And do not let me catch you underneath that rim, because this build gets a 92 driving dunk in takeover and gets some of the most insane dunk animations in NBA 2K26. And defensively, this build is an absolute menace. I get so many lane steals on this build, and also with gold high flying denier, this build got me looking like prime Dwight Howard. But this 6'11" point forward build is an all-around build that is extremely fun to use. If you guys want more of these build videos, all that I ask is that you just leave a like on the video and subscribe. So now it's time to show you guys how to create the build. Before we get into it, I just want to give a fair warning. If you guys want to use this build as a template, change anything you'd like. I made this build to be usable in all modes. Starting off with the position, go power forward. You cannot make a 6'11" small forward or shooting guard in this game, so you're forced to go power forward. For the height, obviously, go 6'11". And the reason I'm going 6'11" is because that is the tallest height you can go in NBA 2K26 to get lightning launch and to get shifty shooter. All right, so we're going 6'11". We're going 212 pounds specifically to get an 82 strength rating, so you can get silver and movable enforcer. Okay, so again, man, I am making this build based on the game modes that I play and based on the badges and everything that I want. Again, use this as a template if you'd like. And for the wingspan, we're going minimum to get that 91 3-point rating so we can get gold shifty shooter. So with the physical, starting off with a speed attribute, we're just going to max it out at 79. You're going to want to be the fastest you can possibly be on the court. The speed is great for off balls, off ball on offense, and is great for defense to be able to run around on defense. So we're going to go with that 79 speed. For the agility, we're going to max it out as well. We're going to be able to, run around the court and off ball and on defense. You're going to want to have that maxed out agility just so you're not a liability on the court. And for the strength rating, we're going to put this all the way up to an 82. And for the vertical, we're going to go ahead and put this all the way up to an 83, and we're doing that for Hall of Fame pogo stick, which is going to help us out a lot on defense. Now let's get into the shooting attributes. For the 3-point rating, we're going to put this all the way up to an 88, and we are going to use 3 cap breakers to get that to a 91. I know a lot of you guys probably don't have a lot of cap breakers and whatnot. Don't worry, I will show another version of this build later on in the video for someone who has 0 to 1 cap breakers. All right, so again, we're going to be putting our 3-point shot at an 88, and we're going to use 3 cap breakers to get it to 91. Now, as you guys can see, once you put up to 91, you get gold shifty shooter. Okay, so gold shifty shooter on a 6'11" is absolutely insane. But again, we're going to use 3 cap breakers on our 3-point rating, so we're going to leave this at an 88. We're going to bring our mid-range rating down to an 80, and for me personally, again, I'm putting this up to a 75. The free throws at a 75. Again, I know I'm repeating myself, but feel free to use this build as a template. If you guys don't want free throw, don't do it. I put it in there because I'm going to be playing rec on this build, so we're going to be leaving this at a 75. I said this in one of my other build videos, but guys, the taller you are, the more confident you have to be in your shooting abilities on NBA 2K26. But the reason why I say be confident at shooting, because you're 6'11", you can shoot over anybody in this game. Okay, the contest system is kind of flawed right now. So with being 6'11", with badges like Gold Deadeye, with badges like Limitless Range, Shifty Shooter on Gold, Set Shot Specialist on Legend, just shoot the rock, bro. Okay, whether you're button shooting, whether you're rhythm shooting, just shoot it and be confident. You guys are seeing all these clips right now, man. I am going crazy. I'm 5-outing in the rec. This build can play 2s. This build can play 3s. Just shoot the ball. Now, I am using a lot of different takeovers in this video just to show you guys like how crazy this build is and how useful these takeovers are. But as you guys can see, with a 91 3-point rating, you get deep bomber takeover ability. And take a look at the shots that I'm taking, bro. You can literally just shoot the ball from anywhere on this game. Okay, again, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm 6'11", taking these shots. It's crazy. And remember, this build is meant to be a point forward build, so you're going to be matched up against either a center at the power forward position, right? You're going to be matched up against another big man, so you're able to dribble, get past them, do what you need to do. Or if you're matched up against a little guard that they switch onto you, you can literally just shoot the ball. Okay, they're not going to get a contest on this build. But overall, shooting on this build is insane, man. At 6'11", you get gold shifty, so you can literally just shoot the midi fades over anybody. You get gold deadeye. You also get legend set shot specialist and limitless range as well. This build is absolutely insane, bro. It is insane when it comes to shooting. You guys are gonna have so much fun on it, and I promise you, bro, you are gonna love it.
But listen up, I want to thank DraftKings Pick 6 for sponsoring today's video. All you have to do to make a play is pick 2 players and pick more or less for their stats. And the more you get right, the more you make. But the best part is when you download DraftKings Pick 6 in the App Store and use promo code COLE to sign up, you'll receive a special new customer offer. And new DraftKings Pick 6 customers can play $5 and get $50 in bonus picks with their first deposit of just $5. You can find the promo code at the very bottom of the first page when signing up. Again, make sure you guys use code COLE. And I want to give a special thanks to DraftKings for sponsoring today's video.
So now let's go over playmaking on this build. For the pass accuracy, we're going to put this all the way up to an 87. Now, the reason I put this up to an 87 is to unlock gold break starter. Now, guys, you do not have to put this up to an 87. If you're going to be playing park, you know, don't feel forced to do this. Again, use this build as a template. You know, change anything you want to change up if you guys want to. I just went 87 because I am going to be playing like every mode on this build. So I think 87 pass is great. You get gold dimer along with gold break starter and other great badges as well. Now, for the ball handle rating, we're going to put this maxed out at a 75. Now, you don't get anything specific at a 75. I just did that because why not? Okay, why not do it? You might as well. If you guys don't want to go with a 75, the lowest I would recommend going is 73, so you can get at least gold strong handle. Now, again, I'm going to be going with a 75. And for the speed with ball rating, we're going to be maxing that out at a 68 to get lightning launch on bronze, and we are going to use our max +2 on that to get it on gold lightning launch. And with a 68 speed with ball, you also unlock some really good dribble animations as well. So now it's time to show you guys what this build is capable of when it comes to dribbling. Man, I am having so much fun on this build. Guys, gold lightning launch on a 6'11" is absolutely insane. Whether I'm looking for the dunk, whether I'm looking for the 3, I'm able just to dribble really quick, okay? And later on in the video, I'm going to show you guys all my exact animations, so don't worry about it. Now, I already went over this, but when it comes to shooting, you know what I mean? If there's a smaller defender matched up against you, you can just shoot over him. However, when it comes to dribbling, if you are matched up against, you know, a center, because you're going to be in the power forward position, if you're matched up against a center, with gold lightning launch, you can literally just blow right past them. You're gonna either have a wide open dunk or you can move, you know, actually dribble, get yourself open for 3 as well. I mean, bro, this build is insane. Now, I will admit, I'm not the best at dribbling on these tall builds. I'm just doing the basic stuff, you know, KD go to into a signature size up that walks back and shoot the 3s. I'm not the best dribbler. I'm not going to sit here and lie, okay? There's probably other YouTubers that are way better at dribbling. I'm just showing you guys the basic kills, the basic stuff that works on this build. You really don't need to do too much. But I promise you, once I figure out the real glitchy dribble moves, oh my gosh, this build, it's going to be even better. Think about it. You're 6'11", you have a 68 speed with ball with gold lightning launch, 75 ball handle. That's all you need. Look at what I'm doing. Look at what this build is capable of, bro. Dribbling on this build will get you open for a 3. It will get you open for a dunk. You can go crazy. Now, I don't really get to show off the passing too much in this video. However, an 87 pass accuracy is great. Again, if you're going to be playing 2s or 3s, you don't really need that in the park. But I think it's great, especially at the center position. When you do get that defensive rebound, you can just launch it down the court. So, yeah, again, use this build as a template. Change anything you want. But, yeah, man, this build, when it comes to playmaking, it's so fun. You guys are going to love it. Once you go crazy, once you figure it out, the dribbling, just stick to the basics. You are going to have so much fun. But overall, this build is amazing when it comes to dribbling. You're 6'11", you get gold lightning launch, you are able to move with ease. So now it's time to go over finishing and show you guys where I put these attributes. Now, for the close shot, we're going to leave this at a 75. For the driving layup, we're going to put this at a 75 to get layup mixmaster on bronze. For the driving dunk, we are going to max this out at an 87. Now, we do get 1 contact dunk animation, and we also get silver posterizer. For the stand dunk on this build, we're going to put this at an 85, and we are going to use 5 cap breakers on this build to get a 90 stand dunk. And at a 90 stand dunk, we are going to unlock gold rise up. And for the post control, we're going to leave this at a 60. Again, man, use this build as a template. If you feel like you really don't need a 90 standing dunk, which in my opinion, you don't need it, okay? However, with how the builder's set up, I just felt like, why not? Why not get a 90 standing dunk? Why not do it? However, you don't need it. Feel free to use this build as a template. If you want to put post control up, feel free to do that. I just left this at a 60 because I know I'm not going to be in the post. So now it's time to show you guys what the capabilities are when it comes to finishing around the rim on this 6'11" menace. We already went over it, but this build gets an 87 driving dunk. You get silver posterizer. I'm going to show you guys all my max plus ones at the end of the video, but if you guys want to use a max plus one on posterizer, you could even get this up on gold or even Hall of Fame if you want. I know I keep repeating myself about this, but this build is literally just about the mismatch. It doesn't matter whether I have a tall center matched up against me or a little guard. If I have a tall center, I'm getting past him because I have high playmaking and I can just throw it down for a wide open dunk. And if I have a little guard playing me tight, I can still just run to the rim and get a contact dunk on him. I mean, you guys are seeing what this build is capable of. I'm 5-outing in the rec center on a 6'11" power forward build. Guys, look at the dunk meter. Look how big the green window is. An 87 driving dunk on a 6'11" build is crazy. Again, I'm able to unlock one contact dunk animation, and I'm not going to lie to you, I don't really get them too much, mainly because my speed with ball and my ball handle is so high that I don't even need it. I just get right past them every single time. Let's say even if a smaller guard takes me out of my dunk animation, which is very rare, you know what I mean? I still get layup mix master on bronze, so I'm still able to, you know, finish over the little guards. You know, I still have physical finisher on bronze as well, so I'm still able to make those contact layups if needed. But overall, finishing is amazing on this build. Remember, man, silver posterizer, in my opinion, is all you need. You got that 87 driving dunk rating, you have silver poster, you got that one contact dunk. You are gonna go crazy on this build when it comes to finishing. So now I'm going to show you guys how I upgraded this build defensively, and this is one of my favorite parts about this build. For the interior defense rating, we're going to put this all the way up to a 74 to get post lockdown on bronze. Guys, again, man, if you guys want to use this build as a template, feel free to go 82 interior. I think that's the most you need to get post lockdown on silver. So if you guys want to do that, feel free to. I'm just going to leave it at 74. Now for the perimeter on this build, I'm going with a 72 to get that silver immovable enforcer. Remember, you do need that 82 strength rating matched up, paired with it to get that silver immovable enforcer badge. For the steal rating, we're going to put that up to a 60 to get bronze interceptor. Okay, this is very key. Make sure you put this at a 60. And for the block rating, we're going to put this all the way up to an 88 to unlock gold high flying denier. And for the rebound ratings, for the defensive rebound rating, we're gonna put this up to an 80 to get rebound chaser on silver. We also get box out beast on silver as well. And then for the offensive rebound rating, we're gonna max this out at a 70. So now it's time to show you guys what this build looks like defensively. If you love defense, you are going to love this build, because it doesn't matter whether it's interior, whether it's perimeter, whether it's in the lanes, whether it's blocks, you guys are going to love this build because it can do everything around the floor defensively. Remember, this build only gets a 60 steal rating, bronze interceptor, and I am in those lanes. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are a good defender, naturally, you know when to go for steals, go for, you know, those lane steals specifically. You are going to love this build, okay? You're 6'11", you have a 6'11" wingspan. You can go crazy with these lane steals. And one of my favorite parts about this build is high flying denier. Okay, you can get it on gold. I may, in some of these clips, I may even have this on Hall of Fame. I might have max plus one'd it. But yes, okay, Hall of Fame high flying denier, gold high flying denier, whatever you're seeing on the screen. This badge is insane, okay? And the reason I say this is because it's great for the interior defense, and it's also great for the perimeter defense. You are able to get so many blocks on this build, whether it's in the paint, whether it's from the perimeter. Gold high flying denier affects both of those. The description of high flying denier says boost the speed and leaping ability of a defensive player and anticipation of a block attempt, okay? So that doesn't necessarily mean just paint defense. That is great for perimeter. The block rating is amazing for perimeters. You guys can see I'm getting so many contests. If it's not a contest, I'm literally blocking it every single time. So it goes hand in hand with gold high flying denier, naturally a high block rating, an 88 block rating, and a 72 perimeter. You can get really good contest in this game. That's going to be great for this build because you're already 6'11". You're tall. You got a long wingspan. You know what I mean? Like, you can really just do it all defensively on this build. And this build gets the archetype name of an inside-out playmaking eraser. Okay, its strength says great instincts as a rim protector, dangerous pick and pop option, consistent threat above the rim, a true dime dropper at the 4. But the weakness says has no post game, which really doesn't matter. You know, if you play like me, you don't really need to be in the post. Now, here is another version of this build that only requires one cap breaker, okay? And you're going to put the cap breaker in 3-point shot to get a 91-3 to get gold shifty shooter. But overall, this is another really well-balanced version. I changed a few things up, but yeah, man, if you only have one cap breaker or you have none, I think this is a great build to make. So this is what the build is looking like with the cap breakers. I do need one more, which I'm actually about to unlock when I hit starter 3 to get that 90 standing dunk. So for right now, I have 7 cap breakers on this build, but this is what it looks like with the cap breakers. Now, these are the main 2 custom takeovers that I'm currently using on this 6'11" build. For this one, it's going to be called Sharp Take. You get the Sharpshooter Takeover ability. This Sharpshooter Takeover badge gives you like so many ankle breakers. It's really nice. I also do use Deep Bomber Takeover ability as well. I just called this one Deep. Again, it's the same attributes boosted, but yeah, these 2 are really good. I like these a lot. Now for the build specialization, I ended up going with shooting. I haven't completed it yet, but the main reason I did this is not even for the cap breakers, because I'm still pretty far away from it. But the main reason why I went with shooting is to get the max +2 and the max +1 as a permanent badge perk. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be asking what jump shot I'm using. This is the jump shot that I'm currently using. In all those clips that you guys did see, I was using this jump shot. Okay, Michael Porter Jr. base is butter. It's really good. Baluba upper release 1, upper release 2 is going to be Charles Bassey. Visual cue at push, or well, actually 1 tick before push. And then for the release speed, it's going to be 3 out of 4. And then for the animation blending, 55% Baluba and 45% Charles Bassey. And these are all the dunk animations I get. Remember, with that 87 driving dunk and 83 vert, I do get this pro contact dunk. I do have some other dunk animations like flashy hangs, quick drops, just for safe dunk animations. I do get the stand dunk animations as well with 1 standing contact dunk. And yeah, all the NBA players dunks that I'm currently using as well, all the alley-oops. And these are all the animations that I'm currently using on this build as well. Here's my motion style, Isaac Jones. I heard that's really good. Yeah, these are all the dribble animations, man. Feel free to screenshot this, pause the video if you need to. But overall, this is the most well-rounded 6'11" point forward build that I feel like you could possibly make in NBA 2K26. If you guys want me to continue to pump out these build videos, just do me a favor, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.